On the news tonight, Minister of Information and National Orientation appeals to religious leaders to use the holy months of Ramadan to pray for the nation. Islamic cleric Sheikh Imam Habibullahi Ajani Bello enjoined Muslims to remember the Day of Judgment. Good evening and welcome to Nta Ijebu Ode News 7. My name is Mercy Ezeshi and here are the news in details. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has appealed to religious leaders, particularly Muslims, to use the holy month of Ramadan to pray for Nigerian success and promote unity. At the fourth section of the ministerial press briefing in Abuja, the minister assured that President Tinubu is leading Nigeria with the fear of God, guided by the conviction that history will judge his administration. Saliu Abdullahi Gwanara reports.
The roll call of ministers continues as the platform for an interaction provided by the government spokesperson remains active.
Let me also seize this opportunity to let you know that the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation is also presenting to the public. Every month we have what we call the FGN Connect.
As he set the ball rolling, the host minister Mohammed Idris reaffirmed that Nigerians are already counting the gains from the steady reforms that are geared towards building a new Nigeria.
Let me say that we have crossed the Rubicon and the pains are gradually easing as the positive impact of these reforms are beginning to manifest. Already, we are witnessing a marked reduction in food prices, stability in the exchange rates, and a gradual decline in the cost of petroleum products, which are clear indicators that reforms are indeed yielding positive results.
He's emphatic that the ministry under his supervision will remain a watchdog of the society to ensure that citizens remain actively engaged in the nation's governance process.
I want to urge all our Muslim and Christian leaders, particularly during this period of Ramadan and the Lent, to continue to pray for Nigeria's success. With unity, faith, and collective effort, we will emerge stronger, more resilient, and positioned for lasting prosperity.
So far, 30 ministers have given the scorecards of their ministries, including the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, who has appeared twice in Abuja. Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara, NTA News.
The Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Isiaq Salako, says strike action in Nigeria's health sector is impermissible as achieving health financing and reform with targets of improving population health outcomes is central to President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. The minister was speaking at a meeting with the executive body of National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives at the Nurses House in Abuja. Olushe Adabo has the details.
Nurses and midwives are vital to the healthcare workforce, especially in providing maternal and child health, but issues around shortages of human capital due to migration and improved working conditions, among others, top the list of worries by the association, which often leads to strikes. This meeting is what the Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Isiaq Salako, tagged a proactive measure to enhance productivity and reduce threats to local health and strikes. He is using it to emphasize government's investment in revamping the health sector and demanding for more patriotism.
We operate an open door policy in the ministry, and President of our country, President Bola Tinubu, has prioritized the health sector. If you look at some of the things he is doing in terms of the allocation, budgetary allocation, the number of health workers that are being employed, if you look at the waivers, if you look at the executive orders, and so on and so forth that the President is doing, it's a clear indication of the priority attention that our sector is receiving.
due to our strict adherence to the rule of law in not locking out the strike event, even when it hurts most of palpable reasons, to embark on industrial action, unlike other unions and associations.
Both sides shared optimism of continued engagements in meeting the demands requested towards improving working conditions across the health workforce and enhancing service delivery in the country. In Abuja, Oluseyi Adiagbo, NTA News.
The Ansarudeen Society Ijebu Ode branch organized Ramadan lecture that drew a large and esteemed Islamic faithful. The topic of the lecture, Life After Death, was expertly explored by the guest lecturer Sheikh Imam Habibullahi Ajani Bello, the successor of the late Muhyiddin Ajani Bello. Sheikh Imam Habibullahi Ajani Bello, which brought a depth of knowledge and insight to the discussion. Fatima Hassan was at Ansarudeen High School, Ijebu Ode, and brings her report.
The program was graced by dignitaries from far and near, including Olori Iyabode Olayinka Adetono, the senior wife of the Awujale of Ijebu Ode, and also the chairperson of the day. Other notable attendees including Oba Muniruddin Bashoru, the Origbogbo of Imoru, and several other distinguished guests from Ijebu Ode and its environs. Sheikh Imam Habibullah Ajani Bello's lecture delved into the concept of life after death, exploring the Islamic perspective on the afterlife. It shed more light on the significance of living a righteous life, the importance of accountability, and the ultimate goal of attaining paradise.
We don't have the focus of what is going to happen after we are no more. So our behaviors matters. Our interactive with people matters. The way we speak with people matters. The way we relate with people matters. Because these are the things that will live after you.
The missioner of the association, Imam Hussein Kehinde Oredikpe, and other personalities expressed their perspectives about the importance of living a righteous life.
Immediately, some of the members heard that his son, the Khalifa, will be coming. They feel that I cannot deliver, but alhamdulillah today, the Khalifa have delivered as much as expected.
The success of the event was a testament to the Ansarudeen Society's commitment to promoting Islamic knowledge, values, and community service. In Ijebu Ode, Fatima Hassan, NTA News.
Regular and structured mentorship programs targeted at correcting systemic ills militating against women and girls attaining leadership positions have been identified as key in achieving a gender-equal world. This came to the fore as gender activists of Center for Human Rights and Gender Education, Tai Solarin University of Education, celebrates International Women's Day. Anthony Gadonu has the details of the event held at the Tet Fund Hall in the university premises and completes the report.
As the world marks International Women's Day, the Department of Center for Human Rights and Gender Education, Tai Solarin University of Education, Ijagun, Ogun State, in conjunction with the Youth and Development Empowerment Initiative, Ibadan, Oyo State, brought together equal gender activists and other stakeholders to chart a way to accelerate action through mentoring for a gender-equal world. Speakers upon speakers at the event, while speaking on the theme, Accelerate Action Through Mentoring for a Gender-Equal World, including the Vice Chancellor of the host institution, Professor Oluwole Banjo, represented, and the keynote speaker, a professor of sociology, University of Ibadan, Professor Janice Olawoye, emphasized the importance of mentoring women and girls to boost their confidence and provide access to intellectual capacity to enable them take charge of opportunities and leadership positions.
Women continue to face barriers in various aspects of life, from education and employment to healthcare and leadership. It is our collective responsibility to break down these barriers and create an inclusive environment where everyone can succeed.
We're in a hurry to get where we want to be. That gender equality is not something that is far off, that we are looking at far off. It's coming closer, and we need to do those things which will bring us closer there. Mentoring focuses more on personal growth And so training is necessary because the ability to effectively mentor and supervise is learned.
A panel session with gender activists discussed further the need for female mentorship to enable gender equality. The organizers, while speaking on the significance of the program, called for increasing efforts to provide mentorship opportunities for women and girls to enable gender balance in the society.
Mentoring is essential in the sense that we just have to prepare those that we are going to hand over to so that they will not misbehave. So mentorship here is to help and to ensure that things go on very well till the close of age.
We are not saying they should not have respect for elders. What we are telling them, what we want them to know is that like men, they can assume leadership position wherever they find themselves. That is the essence of education.
Some of the mentees share their experiences gained from the program.
I had a very low self-esteem. I was not this courageous person, but through the mentorship I had, I was able to build a very high self-esteem.
Leadership mentorship program has been very impactful because I, as a person, learned how to believe in myself. There were some childhood dreams I actually discarded, feeling I couldn't achieve them. Then actually, in the course of the training, I realized that I could actually achieve these goals. And there have been serious improvements in my academics and even in my relationship with people.
The event also witnessed the recognition with awards, key players in emancipation of gender equality world, as well as mentees, and presentation of certificate of completion of 6 months training to 34 mentees. In Ijebu Ode, Anthony Gandonu, NTA News.
We'll be going on a break. Please stay tuned.
Aha! Is there a bro? I tell you, this man 3-0. Okay. If I win you, something will come out.
Don't play with me. Fast ball. Ah. You know what? You don't shot
bro.
Me. Now we got this man.
Keep the banter going with Glow Borrow Me Credit or Data. Dial star 303 hash to borrow airtime or data and pay later.
Is it ready?
Power your relentless ambition with ultra high speed data. Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back from the break. Now the news continues. In its resolve not to hinder any youth or student from attaining tertiary education that translates into empowerment and economic growth, the federal government, through the Nigerian Student Loan Fund, NEL Fund, has commenced the registration and disbursement of student loan to students for the 2024-2025 academic section for institutions who did not benefit from the last disbursement because they did not submit the data of their students in Edo State. The fund has been taken into sensitization campaign to some tertiary institutions in the state. Olayinka Ojo reports that the sensitization aims to enable students from the institutions to benefit from the initiative and the opportunities it creates.
Founded against the rapid increase in youth demography and the pressing need for skilled professionals, NEL Fund serves as a sustainable financial resource for students in public tertiary institutions. With inclusivity and affordability at the heart of the initiative, in more than 200 days of its establishment, the fund has so far disbursed more than 138.3 billion naira in institutional and upkeep loans to 800,017 students. For the 2024-2025 academic session, it has successfully enrolled 130 institutions in its student verification system so far. Now, it is time for other institutions who are yet to benefit for inability to submit the data of their students to NEL Fund to do so.
This institution we are here today is not on our portal, it's not on our list. So they are currently not enjoying this government largesse. I will not leave here until this institution is registered to the portal.
And to kickstart the process of enlistment, this sensitization has the convergence of 3 tertiary institutions with about 6,000 students located in Edo South Senatorial District. Albert Victor is a HND2 Business Administration student of Edo State Polytechnic, Use. He is the first child in a family of 6 to acquire tertiary education.
I didn't know it would come this early, but I'm excited it has actually come.
For the stakeholders in the education sector, it is time to cash in on the opportunities available. And if a student who applied for the loan presents an evidence of successful application, he or she will be able to write the examination without hindrance.
Let's join the train. Let's take advantage of this opportunity.
Spread the gospel around every nooks and cranny in Edo State that every Edo State citizen have the right to quality education.
With plans for the acquisition of skills, which is the new oil for social economic growth, as part of the initiative, the Nelfon team also visited the Benin Technical College to assess their facilities.
What they offer here quite aligns with our proposed skills that we plan to roll out, i.e. catering, automotive, engineering, electrical, quite, just to name a few. So yes, we really are eager, we're excited.
With this initiative, no Nigerian student pursuing academic excellence should have an excuse not to complete tertiary education. Olayinka Ojo, NTA News.
The Nigerian Army is exposing its commanding officers to various dynamics of professionalism towards enhancing troops' responsiveness in the discharge of their duties. Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede expressed his determination at the first commanding officers workshop at the headquarters 2 Division Nigerian Army, Ibadan. Correspondent Oyeyinka Omole reports.
Addressing the commanding officers, commanders of various theaters of military operations and other senior officers at the maiden workshop, Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede said the participants have been engaged in productive and educationally rewarding sessions at the strategic gathering. The Army Chief stated further that the theme of the workshop was adequately crafted in line with his command philosophy, touching all areas of Army responsibilities.
You, the commanding officers, constitute the very fabric of regimentation, discipline, and leadership in the Nigerian Army. In that sense, young officers and soldiers look up to you for leadership, mentorship, and decision on direction. Thus, it is incumbent on you to be exemplary and highly responsible in discharging your duties.
He, however, charged them to exhibit more dedications towards their duties and responsibilities as commanding officers, emphasizing that the Nigerian Army takes pride in having much more motivated troops capable of performing their roles effectively.
You must also ensure that welfare issues are taken seriously, as it is your responsibility to know and at your level tackle the challenges which exist in your units. It is essential to continuously reward and when necessary sanction your personnel.
The Chief of Army Staff was also on an official visit to 2 Division area of responsibility to assess the operational and administrative issues of the division in Ibadan. Oyeyinka Omole, NTA News.
That's all we have for you today on Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. Thank you for joining us today. Have a great night.
How far, Niger? Welcome to the Glow Cafe app. Come in. Because it's time for an upgrade. Your own personal Glow Cafe app open 24/7. Welcome to bigger, better, smarter. Welcome to total control of your data, your airtime. I'll call you back. How you buy? I'll send you data. How you share and how you recharge. Movies, gaming, music, all in one place. Welcome to More Valley. Download the upgraded Glow Cafe app and get more data. Get 100% recharge bonus and get a massive 100 gigabytes data bonus when you register. Want it all? Download all this into this.
Glow Unlimited.